everybody. So I'm gonna be doing a pregnancy update. I know that it took me a while after the last video that I put. I told you guys that the doctor saw two babies, and that's why it took me a while because after I went for the first ultrasound, when she told me there were two, but there was one baby that didn't have a heartbeat, and there was one bigger one than the other one. I was just kind of like hoping for the best. I know I have a baby that at that time was 14 months old, and I know that if I would have twins, it would have been a lot for me and for him and for the whole family. So in the beginning was a shock because, like I said last time, oh my god, I'm gonna have twins. But at the same time, when she didn't tell me that both of them were okay, it was kind of hard, and I was still hoping that both of them grew as healthy as they could, because you still are a mom and you still want the best for your babies. So when I went, we had to wait 2 weeks, I believe, and I had to go for another ultrasound, and unfortunately I lost the other baby, if I could say that way. So it was hard. I had to, because while we were waiting, I was hoping for him to grow or her to grow, and I'm gonna show you guys the first ultrasound where you see the two embryos. Sorry if I said it wrong. And I still have it, and I'm gonna keep it. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And it was, like I said, it was kind of hard because at the same time I was going through a lot of stuff. Like you guys know, before I got pregnant with my first baby, I had a miscarriage. So of course, when you're pregnant again and you go through the first trimester, it's hard. You want it like it goes by so slow. And I guess the fact that I knew there was one baby that didn't have a heartbeat and was smaller than the other one, I still was afraid. I would go online and check. A lot of people said, oh no, that was the case when I was 8 weeks pregnant, and then when we went back, everything was okay, because they could be like several days apart. There's a lot of information out there, and a lot of hope that you get, but a lot of scares that you get also when you start searching online. So while I was waiting, in the waiting period, I didn't want to talk. I did not tell everybody that I was pregnant. I just told my parents, and when they told me it was they were twins, I told my parents and I told them exactly what was going on. But here in France, nobody knew except a couple of, like, my husband's best friend and his wife knew about it. They're like our best friends, and as soon as I found out I was pregnant, she knew, like, not as soon as I found out, but she knew because it was the birthday, the birthday of my baby, of Nathan, and I wasn't feeling good, and we were with them because he's the godfather. He's my baby's godfather. So they were there, and at the end I ended up telling them, and she's the one that came with me to my first ultrasound. So she was involved since the beginning. And I'm thankful that at least one person here in France knew about it, that I could talk about it with it, and then my parents. Although I know my mom, I didn't want it to worry her, so everything that I was feeling I wouldn't tell her, like when I was having cramp, because I was cramping a lot, and I had some bleeding, and I was just afraid that I was gonna lose both of them or lose one of them. Like, it was just a mix of everything. So that's also why I didn't film. I was gonna do a pregnancy update every week, pregnancy update, but unfortunately the situation did not let me. I'm a very emotional person. You guys could tell because when I talk I could be like crying or just remembering everything, and I will tell you guys everything. And I didn't want it to. I didn't want it to film. I didn't want it to talk to anybody. I didn't want it to go out. All I wanted to do is be at home with my baby boy and just that. And then my husband was at work. When he'll come home, we'll be together. But I didn't want it to. I don't know. I didn't want to talk about it, and that's why I guess the first trimester of this pregnancy was a little harder than my first pregnancy because, well, it was hard, the first one, since I had a miscarriage, but this one, it was too much going on. I think it was I was already a mom. I'm already a mom, and I was already pregnant, hoping to, like, for the pregnancy to continue, even though if it wasn't a planned pregnancy, like you guys know, I still wanted it to be okay, to be good. And I was very, very nauseous in my first trimester. It was very, very nauseous and tired at the same time. But I think it's a mix of everything, a mix of emotions, a mix of having a not even a toddler because he didn't walk at 14 months. And it was a mix of everything, mix of emotions. I'm pregnant. I was expecting to be pregnant. I'm gonna have twins. I was expecting twins, and now it was a question of, am I gonna have twins? Are they gonna live? Am I gonna, like, it was just too much. And I could say I didn't enjoy the first trimester. I was too worried. I was worrying too much. So after the first ultrasound, I went back, and then she told me that I'm only gonna have one baby and that it was a healthy baby. And I know I should have been happy, but it was, again, mixed feelings. I was happy, I was still pregnant, but at the same time, I lost a baby. Maybe for some of you, it's not a baby yet, or you're not gonna see the way that I see it, and it's completely normal. Not everybody thinks the same way, but for me, it was hard. So I was happy, but at the same time, I was thinking what it could have been, and I know I shouldn't have done that because I know the baby feels everything. And my mom was like, you should be happy, but it was hard. It was hard because I was still cramping and I was still bleeding, having some bleeding. She said it was completely normal, but I was afraid at the same time of losing this other baby. So I just didn't want it. I didn't do what I was gonna do, which is update you guys every week or every month. I didn't do it. Like right now, I'm far along, which I'm gonna do another video hopefully today before baby gets here. So so yeah, I went to the doctor. We had another ultrasound. Everything was okay. So this is the other picture. I mean, it's a big difference because the other, I don't know why, but I don't have the other ultrasound after that one, like the 2 weeks after. And hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, I do have it. This one is where you can see, like, there's only one pregnancy there. So one pregnancy, one baby. So yeah, I mean, now everything is okay. And I'm gonna try to update you from now on every week, or try to do it as often as I can. But now you guys know. So I'm not having twins. I'm having one baby, one healthy baby. It was a little hard and scary first trimester, and a new video will be coming up about my second trimester. I'm gonna try to film it today or tomorrow and then upload it like that. You guys can get maybe one video every week. I'm just saying. Hopefully one video every week, but don't take me on my word. So that is that. I just wanted to clear things out because a lot of you were confused about my other video, and I know it wasn't a very good quality. I'm sorry, the lighting is not perfect now, but I hope that the sound is better than the other video, and I hope that you guys are clear now that I'm not going to have twins, and I'm still pregnant, and this is a healthy pregnancy. So thank you guys for watching, and see you later. Bye.